Bye.
See you later. Good morning. Top of the morning to you all. Staying up a little bit here. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. You know, one of my life goals is to just be able to sit in my chair and then not slowly go down due to my weight. One of these days, I'm going to be light enough that my chair will stay where it's supposed to be. And I don't even feel it going down. And I'm pretty sure it's going down right now. I'm pretty sure every time I sit in my chair, we pretty much start singing Mary J. Blige. Boom, 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 boom. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I just start going down every time. It is prom night every time I'm going down. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to See You in the Morning. I am your host, of course, Cletus Cassidy. If this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold. I don't really know where we're going to go with the show ever. I never know where the show's going to go, where it's going to lead us. I just know it's going to be an exciting day of exciting merriment. That's the word we'll use that happens here, merriment. And I know that Wednesdays are a special day. It's not like any day because we're going to talk about hunching today. That's what happens on Wednesdays. Wednesdays become hunch day. And people get on here and talk about hunching. You guys hold all your little hunching in. You guys hold all of it in. And y'all wait till Wednesday. And all of y'all people who are good, wholesome people, take the wholesome out. Y'all are no longer wholesome. Y'all take the wholesome out. Y'all just started off with the hoe. We're going to have a good time today, man. We're going to first of all speak to everybody that's in the room. One of the first things I do on this show is I speak to everybody. If I ain't sleeping with you, I'm speaking with you. So I got to get on and say hello to people. And the first 3 people that speak back always get an award on the show. They get a little bit of a medal. They don't get a physical medal because I don't have enough money to give everybody a physical medal. And I don't care enough to. It's a symbolic thing. We just, we do it symbolically. So we're going to go ahead and do that this morning. First 3 winning the bronze medal this morning is Shannon Jamil. Good morning, Shannon. Welcome to your wonderful dress. Met Gala ready is Shannon. Wilberta Carter. Good morning, Wilberta. We'll be on our best behavior, even when talking about hunching. And Wilberta got the silver and winning the gold medal this morning. Courtney, the pride of Fayetteville, North Carolina, Weston Murphy. Then everybody else that came in this morning. Jamie Wolf, good morning. Thomasia, Tamika, Tomecia, Riddick. You just got to say, hey, good morning to you. Katrina Britt, good morning. Katrina Britt Reynolds, no relation to Bert. Princess in the building. Joyce Brown, Crystal Sex Appeal. Dolores, Yana Lee. We got to talk about Brian McKnight for a little while today because Brian McKnight's been in the news a little bit. Brian McKnight has been in the news. Kim Cat Thomas Jones is in the building. Jennifer Williams, good morning. Franada. Oh, Franada, our home and native land. Big us to Franada. Marche Copeland's in the building. James Slim Overton. Christina Crystal Waters. Melissa's in the building. Rosetta Brown. James His Will. I've been wearing your thing. People have stopped me on the streets when I go out walking. I usually have on my His Will hoodie. And people are like, oh man, I like your little hoodie. Even though people say little. People say the little hoodie. And I'd be like, well, ma'am, you don't know how much material went into this hoodie. This is not a little hoodie. This is not a little hoodie. Marche Trouble Copeland is in the building. My man DJ Lawrence Stokes in the building. I feel some kind of way, Lawrence. I recently performed at the establishment that you work at. Unless you've been fired, then I take it all back. But I recently was at Noir, and you weren't there, and I took it personally. I felt like you took that day off just because you knew I was going to be there. You always a DJ there, and then suddenly I perform there, and you not DJing. I took that as a personal affront. I felt like you did that to make sure you weren't there just because I was going to be there. Took it personal. So we're going to move on. We're having a good day. So let's start. We're going to talk about Hunchday. But before we get there, before we get to the hunching situation, before we talk about hunching, let's take one moment to talk about my new role model, my new friend, my new FTK leader of the Cluck Them Kids Society, Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight has been catching waves recently. Brian McKnight has been coming. She said, don't come for my boy Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight is the king of F them kids. Brian McKnight recently has been in the news. If you haven't been watching the news, Brian McKnight has an estranged relationship with his children. He and his children aren't getting along. He's got Brian Jr., Nico. I forgot what the daughter's name was. He's got 4 kids that he's not getting along with. 4 kids from previous relationships. He's now married again, and he's got 4 new kids. Now, 3 of those kids won't even his. He ain't had nothing to do in the creation of those first 3 kids, just the last one. Now, the kids are all grown. The kids are all grown. They're all from the mothers, from darky mothers. You got 2 dark mothers, brown-skinned moms that birthed them. And he raised them. Brian McKnight has been very clear. I raised these children. I was here for them. I did everything that I could. And I believe, and I don't know the whole situation. I just heard both sides of the story. And I'm going to side with Brian. I'm with Brian. Brian said, I did everything I could for them kids. I raised them kids. I was their lover and their secretary, working every day of the week, was on the job when no one else was there helping them stay on their feet. Over 18 years, I sacrificed. And then they get grown and they can leave me at the drop of a dime. Brian McKnight said, I'm not going to have it. It will not be so. Your mamas is mad because I left them and y'all had a gravy train, you know? When I was your dad, when your dad was Brian McKnight, the money was flowing. We was back at one. I won't out here doing Applebee's commercials. I was doing everything. I wrote a song about y'all. One of my favorite songs on one of his albums is called Nico's Lullaby. Nico, that's one of the kids. Wrote that for you. Lullaby, say goodnight. Close your eyes, fall away to sleep. Eyes like mine, don't you cry, because tomorrow there'll be so much more to see. That's what the man said. Lullaby, say goodnight, close your eyes and go to sleep. Eyes like mine, don't you cry, because tomorrow there'll be so much more to see. Had them kids everywhere. And they got grown, and they didn't want to get jobs. They got grown, and they were like, you know what? Our daddy rich. Well, I don't need to work for it. My daddy got money. I just get it from my daddy. And Brian told me, y'all not finna drain me. Y'all grown. Y'all grown. Get your own. They got grandkids. They got their own kids. They out there hunching and expecting for Brian to pay for their hunching. No, sir. Brian said, nah, cuz. I'm not paying for y'all hunching. I done paid child support. My name is no child support. I've been at concerts, movies. I done did all that. Went to your little league games, all of that. And now that y'all grown, y'all think I'm going to keep doing that for y'all? No. And when he cut them off, they got mad. They got hot. They grown. I ain't talking about 9-year-old kids. I'm talking about fully grown. 23, 25, 26. Out there hunching, doing it all. And when Brian said, I'm not going to keep supporting y'all not going to keep, then they got mad to something. You gave us this life, Dad. You made this life for us. And now you don't want to keep giving us this life. And Brian said, you know what I'm going to do? Cut y'all off. I'm done with it. Take your name off all the cards. But Dad, I got the same name as you. Don't worry about it. It's a junior after yours. You Brian McKnight Jr. You ain't Brian McKnight the first. What I'm gonna become is a silent McKnight. I ain't finna say nothing to you. Silent McKnight. I treated kids right. Then they got grown. Now they on their own. That's what Brian did. He pulled out the big boy scissors. Cut them kids off. They was all on social media. Hold on, y'all. They got all on social media, talk bad about him. Brian McKnight said, I ain't worried about it. Went out and found him a lady of lesser melanin. Went out and found him a vanilla bride. She already had 3 kids. He had a new one with her. Here's what I thought was so gangster about it. Y'all say what y'all want to say. This is why Brian McKnight is my Brian McKnight hero. That boy's kids was like, don't worry about it. We been your children first. Brian Jr. was talking mad trash. I'm Brian Jr. You got so much to say, make another me. And Brian went right ahead. He knocked up that lesser melanated woman and called that baby Brian. The disrespect of naming your brother with the same name as you. That little brother come to him every time they have a family reunion. How does it feel to be me? Brian McKnight, in the most gangster move of all time, named the new baby Brian. Like when George Foreman kept naming all his kids George, just because he had been punch drunk. George Foreman ain't know him, but he named all his kids George because he was just punch drunk. He didn't know he was naming the kids George. Every time it was a baby boy, he thought it was a new baby. He thought it was the first one. He was like, oh man, I'm having a baby. I'm about to be a father. I'm going to name him George. The wife was like, you named the other 6 George. No, I didn't. This one's George. And so now he got 37 children named George. Brian McKnight said, I'm going to make a new Brian. I'm going to start all over. I'm going back at 1. I'm going to start over again. Don't even worry about it. I don't need you, Nico, none of them. Matter of fact, he's so cold-blooded. He got a whole full daughter. He thanked one of the stepdaughters for making him a girl dad. Thank you for making me a girl dad. Thank you for showing me what it's like to raise a daughter. Man, Brian has gone cold-blooded on them kids. Brian ain't think about them. Brian ain't think about them. And he said he named the girl George. Brian told you George Foreman was a little punch drunk. You can't sit there and just keep taking punches from Muhammad Ali and think you're not going to be a little off. Muhammad Ali kept punching you. You ain't gonna lose. You ain't gonna be right forever. That's just what it is. I thought it was great. I thought it was great. George Foreman got sons. George Foreman's kids is George Jr., George the Third, George the Fourth, George the Fifth, and George the Sixth. Now he got 12 of them. George is out of control. Now let me tell you something. George is going in there round for round. George said he never wore protection in the ring. He ain't gonna never wear protection out of the ring. George Foreman has 12 children, 5 sons and 7 daughters. His 5 sons are George Jr., George the Third, George the Fourth, George the Fifth, and George the Sixth. And they all got nicknames. George Jr. is just George Jr. And George the Third is Monk. George the Fourth is Big Wheel. George the Fifth is Red. George the Sixth is Lil Joey. I don't know how he ends up being Lil Joey. On his website, Foreman explains, I named all my sons George Edward Foreman so they would always have something in common. So they would all have something in common. That's what the man said. Now, nobody really sat there and talked to George. Nobody really talked to George and said, hey, man, you might want to go ahead and calm down with some of the names. You might want to calm down on some of the names because some of the names they not right, because once he got into the naming the girls, that's when it got bad. He started naming the girls any kind of names, Frida and Georgette. He just did anything with the kids. And that's why, ladies, you got to watch who you hunch. Especially if you're hunching in the natural. Especially if you're hunching in the natural. If you're a natural huncher, if you all in, if you're a natural hunter, all in, all skin, you got to watch what happens because that's the aftermath. A lot of people forget about the aftermath of hunching. People don't realize that God had to make hunching pleasurable because that's the only way we can reproduce. And with the pain that women go through to have babies and the amount of money men have to spend once they born, if it didn't feel good, then we wouldn't do it. If hunching ain't feel good, there would be no new babies. If you hunching all natural, if you hunching all in, all skin, you got to be careful because you're gonna end up with a George Foreman naming your children. All 6 of them kids' names is George. What you gonna do with all them kids? What you gonna do with all them Georges in the house? All because you wanted to be with the champ. All because you wanted to go 12 rounds with the champ. This is what you get. This is what you get. You go 12 rounds with the champ. That's what you're gonna end up with. And here's the whole thing about it. The champ. Here's why I keep trying to tell y'all people like Marche, who's demanding a whole lot of time out of a man, are just irresponsible and reckless and unable to deal with the reality of life. What up, bro? 12-round fight, heavyweight champions. Heavyweight fighters. Trained athletes at the best of their ability. They have trained for years and months and months and months and all kinds of time to be in prime condition. It's an Olympic sport with 2 people involved in the ring together. A round is 3 minutes. That's all you get. That's timed action. That's 3 minutes. That's the most you get out of them. You're not getting no extra time. Ain't no 5-minute rounds, no 6-minute. They would never fight. They would never fight in there for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. We need y'all to know that 3 minutes is a professional round. If I give you 3, I won. That is a professional round of boxing. I have given you top caliber athlete hunch. That's all you need is 3 minutes. La Shauna, good morning. Bless you, son. Anything more than 3 minutes, that's overtime. That's a blessing. All I owe you is 3 minutes. That's all I owe you. That's all you need. Anything more is excess. Now you're committing a crime. It's not good for you. Everything should be done in moderation. 3 minutes is strong. Anytime you ask for more than that, man, you just being selfish. You ain't thinking about nobody but yourself. And you can call it best all you want to, Monica. But the truth is strong. You find me something, anything, any activity, any physical activity. I'm telling you now, Zumba classes don't even last for 30 minutes. Zumba classes be 10, 15, and they got to stop 47 times. All you doing in there in them Zumba classes, you just stand still, but in a few minutes, somebody going to pass out. And every song's about 3 minutes. Nobody can do it for hours and hours. I'm telling you that right now. You see what the next thing is? If you ever pay attention to that song, she says, "I want to give you your flowers," because the man is dead. And if you try to do it for hours and hours, he died. And that's why I got to give you your flowers. He gone. He gone from here. Anybody got time for that unless they 12, 14, 16. Your youth. The older you get, the less time you should expect. And here's the thing. And this is why I think it's a double negative. Any other time, completing your task quickly is what we go for. When you go to Burger King, McDonald's, you don't want to wait 30 minutes to get the same Whopper that everybody else is getting. You want your Whopper as fast as you possibly can get it. That's what you want. You want it as soon as possible. When you go out to a restaurant, even fine dining, you don't want your food to take all day. You want to order and have your food in a few moments. Nobody when you go get your car fixed, you don't want to take all day. You are pleased and satisfied with the quicker service that you get. You get your service fast, you happy. You go to McDonald's, you go to 7-Eleven, you go anywhere that you need service. You go to your local grocer. You want to get in and you want to get out. The quicker you serviced, the better. If you in school and you take a test, if you get finished with that test before everybody else in the class, you are applauded. Punching is a test. If I get there faster than everybody else, I won. Look at George, the 5-minute oil change. And you know what? And people actually pay more for the 5-minute oil change. That's why I go to get my oil change. 5-minute oil change, I pay more than it go. You go to the little Exxon or the little Valvoline. It's gonna be, they give you the little coupon, $19.99. You go in and get your oil change. You don't ever know when you'll get out. You got to sit in the little lobby. The lobby is always dirty. They always got a TV on, but ain't got no cable channels. So you got to watch The Price is Right or the stories, and you don't even really get into it. And the problem is, you get in there, you start watching stories. Now you addicted. You want to see what the plot is. You want to see what Victor Newman gonna do next. And so now you all at home worried about Victor Newman. It done turn your day into a whole day of nothing. But that 5-minute oil change, you don't even get out the car. Right there. And to me, that sounds perfect. 5 minutes right in the car. That's what we're doing. Look at that. I'm going to Nissan and Mercedes at 7 a.m. for your oil change. You got to get up all early, sit there, inconvenience yourself. Nope. Give me that 5 minutes convenience. In and out, you only got to get out the car. That's why Amazon rules the world. Amazon rules the world because it don't take all day for it to come. So they're in a hurry. You know what you expect. You know what you want. Get in there. Bam. Amazon's king. Anybody mess with the U.S. Postal Service no more? Amazon and they quick, swift service has put the mall out of business. The mall used to be a vibrant place. Man, everybody used to want to go to the mall. It used to be a time when there was nothing more exciting than going to the mall. Don't nobody go to the mall no more. Women out here getting their clothes from Shein, shining. Y'all don't even know how to say it. Y'all just order your clothes from it. Shine, Shein, Y'all will be there. Y'all just order it from there. And it's gotten to a point now, it's getting ridiculous. I know a young lady No young lady. Every time she orders something from Shein, Shine and Sheen, whatever it is, she in, she out. Every time she orders something from there, she orders 75 of the same outfit. She orders 75 of the same outfit just so she can return 74 of them. Ordering the wrong size and truck clothes. That's what they do. They order 4,000 of the same outfit. And be like, girl, I saw this dress on Shein. I bought 18 of them. I bought every size so that I could try all of them on at home and then just go ahead and send it back. That's what they do. Fellas, they ain't even they cheating the game. They ain't even going in the mall to try clothes on no more. They just ordering 36 of the same dress. Because you don't know what you're getting from the Chinese people. They'll do anything. They're doing it. Now, James is over here does the honey pack work. Now you got these men out here thinking. See, that's why I don't let trouble on the show. You save on shipping that way. I do it with Amazon, too. You know what? What's wrong, man? What's wrong? Huh? Huh? Okay. Son walking through the house like a zombie. You gotta do this. Now let me tell you something. I'm gonna order me some honey packs at the house just to see what happens. See if I just walk around all day. Let's just see if I walk around heaven all day. Y'all, listen, Marche is up here talking about the benefits of honey, but you ever seen bees? Bees die immediately. Bees don't last long. Look at Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh been doing nothing but eating honey his whole life. He don't even wear pants. She gonna turn y'all into Winnie the Pooh listening to trouble. James, don't fall for the okie doke. What you about to get, Deuce? What you want for lunch? Nothing? You got that? You want that Lunchable? All right. If you get ready fast enough, we can grab you some breakfast. You put some pep in your step. That's how you motivate them. You got to tell them, we can go get breakfast. Look at Winnie the Pooh. He ain't working with nothing. He been doing honey for years. Y'all keep believing Marche when she tell you about these steroids. That's all it is. You be out there for a strong, hard 30. I'm gonna tell you right now, James. Your wife ain't gonna stay with you. They talk all that talk. I'm gonna tell you right now, they talk all that talk, but they dying out. When we talk about oil changes, a lot of the lubrication systems don't work that long. A lot of the lubrication systems don't work for 30 minutes. A lot of people don't have 30-minute lubrication systems. Sometimes the lubrication system die out right around 10. They don't have no needs for it. Your shoulders ain't gonna work the same way. There's a lot with too much time. Oh Lord, not the juice. I don't even know what aisle they sell that on. Not the juice. Who gonna stop? Then see, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that in the car. If you ride around in your vehicle, you don't want to stop midway to re-oil. No, sir. Get me where I need to get. If you know the journey of 1,000 miles can be done and quickly, do it quickly. They don't have the needs. It's all right that you don't have the needs, Monica. It's all right that you don't have the, it's okay. We're not expecting you to have those kinds of needs. Not forever. When it don't come down. That's right. Wait a minute. No, what you're not going to do is continue to blame the partner. Marche, you got to answer for everything. That's why you trouble. It is not the man's fault. Listen, if the boys and men said, let's not wait till the water runs dry. If that's what happens in there, that ain't on me. If your plumbing, if I come to your house and your plumbing don't work, that ain't my fault. Fix your plumbing. I'm not a plumber. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to put new pipes in. I'm here to lay down the pipes. You got to make sure your plumbing is working. You got to make sure the water's flowing. Pipes here. Crystal, what do you mean, where do I order? Y'all out here putting your husbands on blast. This James out here. This is why I can't put. See, then a lot of people don't understand that what the song was about. The song was about cooling water from grandma's well. You see that cooling water in grandma's well ain't never go nowhere. It was still there. Grandma's well ran forever. And why granddaddy stayed with grandma so long. There's always water in her well. Make sure you keep water in the well. Not aisle 3 in Walmart. Wait a minute. And I'm going to tell you right now, that place, Marche, has nothing to do with fruits and vegetables. Now, there may be some fruits that go in there. Some fruits are going in there to look for a vegetable. But that and it's not a boutique. First of all, bananas don't even come in that color. Is the first problem. Second of all, that store will change your life. Don't go in there by mistake. Don't go in there by mistake. See, James is a little different. I can't do it, brother. I'm gonna tell you something about me. One exposed penis in a room at a time. At all times. No matter what the situation is. And in some situations, it should be 0 exposed. If another one pops up, I'm leaving out. If another one pops up, I'm out of there. Real or imaginary, I'm out. Do I what? What you mean shoe cleaning products? All right, so what they use here in America is you get a cloth and you wet that thing and then you clean your shoes. How you get them that dirty? What were you doing? Oh, the field was wet. That man said shoe cleaning product. I'll swing from the ceiling fan and she asked. Not the rolls for men. I see that's the whole thing. What aisle are the pipes on? It's a lot going on. This thing is going super left. I'm starting to see the proclivities of everybody in my room. I already know I might have to start putting y'all in particular sections. I know we got a nasty section, and Marche is going to be the captain of that section. Marche is the captain of that section. And then we're going to have Roberta's section. That's for the people that like they sex in a church the same way. Missionary and once a week. Missionary and once a week. That's all. You're going to either go Marche's way, where she's 7-Eleven. 24/7, always open. Come in as you please. Or we're going to go over with Roberta, where Roberta says we do ours like church. Missionary once a week and with white gloves on. Crystal is on. People are with Marche. People going over to Marche's team. Marche's team ain't going to win in the end. Everybody ain't got the knees for Marche's team. Lasha Una, you from Africa. We expect that from you. And look at it. On the dark side, we know what that side is on. We know what side the dark side is. That's on the back. That's on the back. Look at the team, Marche. It's terrible. Jennifer said we need one other category. I'm neither. I don't know what the other category would be. We got to get one other team. So we got Team Marche, Team Wilberta. Team Marche, Team Wilberta. You either going Team Wilberta, you're going Team Marche. And they talking about we need a third team that's right down the middle. We need a third team to enter the fray. I'm on no team yet. I haven't started yet. Once I get started, I'll decide on a team. You know, I'll decide on a team. You know, we can add two more teams because you always got to have an even team. So maybe Jennifer, you could be on Team Target. Not open all the time, but when you get in, the service is great. So Team Target, not always open, but you get in, it's going to be classy, and the service is great. And you got your Walmart team. Walmart team might give you extended hours, but you may not enjoy it while you're in there. So we got Team Marche, Team Wilberta, Team Target, and Team Walmart. And Team Target, you may not be able to get the hours you get at Team Walmart. You may not even be get 24 hours of exposure, but the time that you get, you're going to enjoy. It's going to be classy. The sheets are going to be nice. The thread count is great. Or you can end up the Team Marche. Now, no, you can end up Team Walmart. Team Walmart ain't like Team Marche. Team Marche is open 24 hours. It's convenient. You can get in there and everything in there. But in Team Walmart, the time might be they might be open a little longer. But you never know what kind of experience you're going to get when you go in there. It varies based on the neighborhood. Yeah, that's why you don't want to go in. That's why you don't want to go Team Marche. Bonded sheets. Y'all see what happens. Team Marche done pulled out handcuffs. Y'all better get down there with Team Roberta. Patricia raises her hand and says, Team Target. May not be all the time. But when you're here, you're going to have a classy time. And I might even serve popcorn. Team Target. Team Target is probably where you want to be. And Team Marche ain't going to make it for you. Team Roberta ain't going to make it for you. Team Target is probably the one that you want. Yana Lee said, yes, handcuffs. What is happening in here? I've completely lost. This is the day that when you do a broadcast that you just say to yourself, I hope this day never happens. And it happened right here to me, where I've completely lost control of my comment section. My team has gone and just been everywhere. Roberta said, where her team at? Roberta ain't got no team. Roberta looking for people. Duct tape. So I'm just telling you right now, Denault, if you're using duct tape, the dedicated detectives of the SVU squad are looking for you. If you're using duct tape, the dedicated unit, the dedicated detectives from the SVU are looking for you, not with duct tape. Glow in the dark rope. Where are we even finding what purpose? Sterling is also with rope. Wait a minute. What? Roberta's I'm all alone. Y'all listen. I just know I ain't coming to a lot of y'all houses. Y'all got glow in the dark rope. What do you got glow in the dark rope for? Now that you can't tell me that ain't racism. You can't tell me that glow in the dark rope wasn't invented by Klansmen to make sure that they got their hangings right. There's a lot. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I can't even express to y'all how I feel about today's show. Wait, no. First of all, let's just talk about it. There's no such thing. Once you wore the drawers, ain't nobody eating those. How long do you wear them? Do you put them on immediately and then you dine? Or no, they're not. Apparently not at night, Roberta. Apparently they come out at 7 a.m. Well, let's get back to these edible thongs. The thong, if a thong is what I think a thong is, the thongs is still thonging like they did when Cisco sang about them. The thong is almost internal. You got these cheeks. That thong is in here. That thing is in here. You know, you don't want that. You don't want to eat that. It ain't nothing but a fruit roll up. All right. If you're going to go right. Okay. Gotta be cleansed before you put the edible thong on. That's like chitlins. That's like chitlins. You gotta make sure there's been a cleansing done. I know what they wear. That ain't got nothing. I ain't never took them off, but I know what they wear, Jennifer. So when you got the thong, it's similar to what we got here, and you put them on. The same action right here, right? You go around the front, you put them on in there. See how that slides right in there? That slid in there. That's in there. That's in there. No, you got to put some oil and vinegar and all that stuff. See, I don't know if a G-string and a thong, ain't they the same thing? Ain't they the same thing? Y'all, Sterling says no, they not the same thing. The G-string and the thong ain't the same thing. I thought it was the same item. If you team Roberta, you putting on a pair of these. This is what you're putting on. Full coverages. You put on some full coverages. See, those work. See here? You ain't got to worry about nothing. You got a pair of these on. Full coverage. Tashami, all reports point to you being a teacher that don't even wear any. So we don't even know if we can trust your opinion on whether they're the same or different. Y'all just help me understand. G-string is a rope. So it's just one string. So the thong got the triangle. You got the triangle in the front. And then we go to the string. The G-string is just all one rope. Listen, Roberta, that's the problem. We've been out here. We're trying to find G-string and duct tape. And they've been using it the wrong way. Y'all been in Twizzlers. Now y'all putting Twizzlers down there. The thongs got the wider string. Okay. But then you got the boy shorts, and then you got the ones that just catch just the inner part of the cheek. What are those called? The inner cheek ones. They don't cover full cheekage. They just get a little bit of the inner cheek. They get a little bit of the inner cheek. What's that one? Is that the thong? They just get the inner cheek. Crouchless. Oh, the high rise. That is not just a bridge, huh? Oh, the cheekster. So let's just go, for example. I don't know if y'all can see it. So we got these here, right? If we are here on our cheekage, all right, and that's not a very. Let's go in here. Let's go here just so we can have both races represented. So this is our cheekage. If we're getting full, if we just getting this part covered here, where are we going with it? What are we looking for? Which one is that? Which one is that? And we've got both races represented so y'all can know. If we're just coming in this region here of coverage, That's the thong. So you know you can go all the way full coverage. We can go full. We can go full coverage. Ooh, a whale tail. Okay, I didn't know there was a whale tail. The whale tail. All right, I got you. There's a lot. We're learning today. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't represent for Asians. My bad there. Let's go ahead. We've included everybody here. So we've gone Asian as well. We've also got Asian. There you go, Denault. We made sure that we got Asians involved too. So everybody's been in. So we've learned a lot today. I'm getting ready to leave and go be a father again for the second day in a row. The capital T with a G string, capital T. Okay. All right. I'm going to actually go look some of these things up. It's interesting. There's a lot happening. There's a lot that we need to learn. And I think we need to take this as a learning experience for all. You know, there's a string, there's a line. I think they calling that one there. When I looked up G string, that's what came up. That's what came up on G string. So that's what we got. That's what we ended up with. Let's see here. And apparently what we're saying is this is what this is apparently what we supposed to get out of this. There you go. The ultimate power source. Look at that B. That's a hyped up B. That B is hyped up. That B is ready for some action. That's a B that's ready for some action. That B knows some stuff. That B been through some things. That B there. Look at the smile on this man's face. Peak level. Permanent. And I don't understand what that means. That is permanent. Somebody gonna have to explain to me what permanent means. Now all he's doing is exercising. He's working better at work. He's exercising. Is that the benefits? Oh. Well, oh. Okay, that's what we got, fellas. Y'all go ahead and get that. $32.99. Ultimate power source. All right. It'll get you there. Ultimate. Others don't do all that. Others ain't premium quality. They don't increase your health. They ain't the ultimate power source. All right. There it is. That's it. That's all we got. I'm out. I'm out to go out, man, and go find me a tree or a bear and ask a bear for some questions. All right. All right. I'm out of here, man. It's been a great day. I'm leaving y'all, man, with an awkward pause. Yet another one.